Welcome to Lightroom for digital photographers. Brought to you by the Digital Photography Connection. And now, here's your host, Michael Rather.
In this week's tutorial, we are going to be talking about the previous button. And the previous button can be found in the Develop module, and you'll see it right down here in the right panel. So again, here's all of my images in the library module, and you'll see down here in the right panel, I've got sync setting and sync metadata. But when we come over to the Develop module, we'll see that now we've got a previous and reset button. And in today's tutorial, we're going to be showing you why you would want to use the previous button. So to demonstrate how this button works, I'm going to make a few adjustments here in the Develop module, just to show you how we're going to alter this image. This is a raw image that was brought in, and I might want to improve on the contrast, definitely want to improve on the clarity, I might even start moving the saturation quite a bit, and then I might come down here and in the vignettes, in the post-crop vignette, I might start adding a little bit of a vignette to the image. And you can see we've altered it quite a bit. In fact, we can look at our before and our after. And I'm toggling using my backslash key so I can see the before and the after. And you can see it's made quite a difference to this image. Well, I can move now to the very next image that I'm working on. And if I wanted to apply those exact settings from this previous image that I was on, I would just click the previous button and those very same settings would be applied to this image. Now I could have set up a preset when I actually made the very first changes to our image. I could have come in here, selected the image, come over to my presets and clicked and made a new preset for this, but I don't know that I want to have thousands and thousands of presets every time I go out and shoot. Sometimes I just like a certain look given the lighting conditions and other elements that were out there at the time of the shoot. So I may not want to continue to apply the previous or create presets for every single image. Now, previous, you don't have to select the very next image in order to use it. It's the image that you next select, not contiguous, but the next image that you select. So I'm on this image. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to decide, well, let me see how this looks with the previous setting. And I'm going to click on it, and you can see, wow, that makes a pretty good difference. Now, if I want to reset the image back the way that it was on import, I'll just click the reset button, and that will bring it straight back in that direction. Now, I could come in and do adjustments on another image. Let's go ahead and just put a little bit of a vignette on this image. And let's go ahead and change some of the contrast, clarity, and saturation once again. I'm just going to show you now I've got another image that's previous. So if I select this image and say previous, it's going to put these adjustments on it from this image. If I select back at this very same image and I decide, well, I want to try those settings on this image, I'll just click on it, hit previous, and it'll put those settings. So it'll alter all the settings and just use it and make it identical to this one particular image. So presets can really help you whip through your images as you're trying to correct and balance them out. And when you get into a full grouping of images and you want to try out a look that you've created from one of your images, it's really handy to just click on the previous button to see where it starts out. Again, you can reset and go back, or you can even go back into your history here and go right back to your import or any other point of selection in the image. Maybe I want to select it just before the post crop, and I'll just select it right here in the saturation. But give this a try. I think you'll find that it'll help to really speed up your workflow, and it's a pretty simple tool to use. Would you like to view more free Lightroom 2 video tutorials? Well, if so, head on over to our website at www.tdpconnection.com and then just click on the Lightroom tab, and you'll be taken to hours and hours of free Lightroom 2 video tutorials. Well, that concludes our tutorial for today. Thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you again next week.